There's a reason this structure is called the Devil's Playground. The cell is carnal, wicked, and uncivilized. Oh, wait, perhaps a show of respect here.
Yeah, I like to see it. It's a nice thought and all, but it never earns you a win.
Hopefully that same level of respect is still there after the match. And Cody Rhodes reverses.
The drop down, oh yeah, baby.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. Had the Viper scouted.
And another counter.
Stops that offense from connecting.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. And he heads back into the ring. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Randy Orton gets him back. Big impact. He saw that coming.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Boom, right in the button.
Oh, man.
Oh. Wards off that offense from Cody. He just turned the cell into a heap of twisted metal.
This match has actually taken the cell to its breaking point.
Oh, and an uppercut. Might have lost a tooth. He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building. And now he's standing atop the cell, over 20 feet off the ground.
I don't know what possesses a man to make that climb.
Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the entire WWE Universe.
I wonder if he's starting to regret making that climb. I get that these superstars are seeing red and just want to fight, but this has got to be the worst place to do it.
All they're thinking about is hurting each other, man. And no better place to do it than right up on top of the cellar.
Orton's starting to get the crowd involved. There's a fine line between motivation and madness. This superstar has crossed over and is waiting on top of the cell.
What a view he must have from the top of that cell.
Looking at a sea of ants from that height.
The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. I'm not worried about the danger.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Oh, man. Hell of a counter into a powerbomb.
Once that cell door locks, the nerves have to start to get to you.
Yeah. But why are you going to feel hell in a cell when you can use the cell to your advantage? Weapons are fair games in there, and those cell walls can do a whole lot of damage.
Down with the bulldog. This situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
And he's clearly got something on his mind as he ascends up the cell wall.
I can't imagine actively wanting to climb up the cell, but that's why I'm sitting here and thankfully not partaking in this sanctioned brutality right now. Uppercut.
Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
He better have something in mind, because it's a long way down when you climb up the cell.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes. The only good thing to ever come out of reaching the top of that cell is a superb view.
A view that I imagine looks a heck of a lot worse on the swift way down.
Countered into a backdrop. Uh-oh. Shutting that down with the back elbow. Scooped up.
Uh-oh. Holy hell. A terrifying fall to the mat.
All right, this has gone too far now. There is no human being that can withstand that trauma.
He could be in serious trouble. I'm not sure he can continue.
Orton!
Randy Orton. There it is.
Immediate cover after the impact.
How on earth?
And Orton definitely thought that would be a 3 count, but he can't let his frustration get the better of him.
Cody gets it locked in. Crossroads. Randy is in dire straits. Offense here.
Kick to the gut. Down we go with an uppercut.
Down with a bulldog.
Oh, taking the boots to them.
Oh, scattered that one.
Time to go for...
Rhodes turns it around.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
A stalemate of counters.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Turned it into an arm drag. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. These two are finding an answer for everything.
See an answer for every move attempted.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
Cody Rhodes drops down. Big one.
Cody.
Rhodes. Rhodes just ended this.
And a stomp to the gut.
The Viper in bad shape here.
Cody's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. And an elbow. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, here we go. One of the most punishing moves in his playbook. Orton
Just punishing his opponent.
Orton remaining so poised in the heat of battle.
This is what it's all about, man. These two warriors duking it out for supremacy. You gotta love it.
He's able to reverse it.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
finds the advantage after a string of counters. Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
It looks like he's going to press his luck, climbing up the cell wall, clinging to the side of the cell as he makes his way up.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster? And he's on top of the world now.
Well, the Viper, boom, RKO.
And that may end the American Nightmare.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Down and shoulder.
Wow, that hurt. All hell is broken loose.
Oh, yeah, that's what Hell in a Cell is all about. Not just Hell in a Cell, it's hell all around, on top of it, wherever you can get it. Here we go, man.
Big clothesline. And you can just hear the steel straining with each impact.
These superstars are pressing their luck with every single bit of offense. Something's got to give, and it will not be pretty once it does.
Dueling reversals.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Bringing the fight on top of the cell. To call this dangerous would be an understatement.
Everyone knows the risks coming into Hell in a Cell. But I have to imagine that knowledge doesn't account for what happens when you end up on top of the cell.
Cody in a tight spot.
Oh no, the cell buckled.
What the hell just happened?
There is no sense in letting this match continue. A man just fell from over 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, we can't let the match go on like this. He needs help immediately.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Oh, lands the kick. You know, I can barely hear myself think this crowd is looking to bring the house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. It is beyond electric.
Was tossed. She could airline miles for that.
Offense here.
Kick to the gut. Down we go with an uppercut. Caught with a jawbreaker. Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Ooh, stomping down with all their weight. Ow!
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Flat out power into the scoop slam. Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
He's bracing for it.
Belly to belly.
I think that's it. That must be it. He gets the kick out after the one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
And a series of vicious stomps. And a mud hole is being stomped. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
So much injury has been done to the head already, and now this.
And it all adds up. This is getting a little hard to watch.
And Orton now chaining some offense together.
Yeah, Cody has to plot a way to get back into this. Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing.
Yeah, Randy Orton in position. Vintage Randy Orton. Boom, one step ahead there. Now Orton looking for some momentum.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Counter from Orton.
Counters on top of...
Cody Rhodes, he set it up.
Nails the crossroads.
Once again, going all out.
And Ref didn't even count that two. What the hell?
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away?
Now stalking. He has an opening.
Kick gets caught. Uh-oh.
A string of counters.
One step ahead there. A big forearm connects.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way suplex.
Mounting their...
He finds a counter for Rhodes.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent. Oof. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. And a series of vicious stomps. To stomp in every single part of his body.
The Viper.
RKO out of nowhere.
Orton has this in hand now.
Somehow, someway, they weathered the storm.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton standing tall tonight, the mentor defeating the mentee.
It goes to show you that while Randy taught Cody plenty in this business, he did not teach Cody everything. The Viper still has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.